Hello there, and welcome to another one of those episodes about the famous game Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. But don't worry, this won't hurt much, as I am merely here to showcase all the vehicles that I have created and can't wait to share. Hey everybody, welcome back. Mortrent here, and I've got another set of vehicles for you. As promised, I've got ships with pods, and now I'm going to show you what they are. Okay, so first up, there's the Sulak TDSO Cruiser. TDSO looks like it's mocked up from ODST. And in fact, it actually is. But it's not Trooper Drop Shock Orbital. It's Tactical Drop Shock Operations. And I just felt like it was necessary to have that. Indeed inspired by not only Halo 3 ODST, but other drop pod enthusiasts. It's got maximum speed, possibly even above the charts. It's got top fuel. It's got really, really good ammo. It's pretty heavy, and it uses up almost all the pieces. All the pieces possible. Yes, it is blue. It is blue and Kaon. The reason being is just because it felt like a tactical thing. If, say, in the clear blue sky, it would be nearly camouflage, and the Kaon is supposed to be an implication of frost. It's just like body paint, like flames on a car, but frost on a spaceship. It's got missile detacher and tow bars. Ergo, it only has one weapon. However, it only needs one weapon. And here's the liftoff. Now, one of the differences in this one is possibly the only real difference is that instead of using the detacher to launch the pod, actually it uses the tow bar to drop the pod, to let go. And I am being suspended. And I will go for a ride. All the way down. And here's the first-person view. Oh, whoa! And here's where the detachers come in. Knocks the door right off, just for the role play of it. Now, ideally, you don't want to land in water, however, that is an option. However, that does segue into the next one. Elu Galactic Explorer. It's got it's almost off the charts on speed. It is off the charts on fuel, and it's also off the chart on ammo. It weighs even more and has even more parts to it. This is the only one that's capable of actually floating in water. And is capable of a quicker takeoff Ergo, it's a quick escape. Now, if you were to land on water, guess what you could do? You could operate your own submarine. Now, there is one little thing to this. You have to time hitting the, not the balloon, but the floater. You have to time deflating and re-inflating so that you don't hit the sea floor. It sinks very, very slowly, but if in motion, especially at the top speed of a single regular engine, you will slowly rise. So just merely by motion, you can by adding motion, you can rise or keep level, and by decreasing your motion, you can sink. Now, there is another detail to this. The added effect of having a blimp-like submarine. Ergo, it's no longer a sub, nor is it a marine. It's completely aerial. And you can float around just like you would a regular blimp or hot air balloon. Now, this is the only... the main ship has its own laser, dual lasers. However, this has a single undermount missile launcher, and it has its own automated rooftop defense, the Banjo-Kazooie. And I don't care that the game calls it a Banjo-Kaz, that is short for Banjo-Kazooie. The only unfortunate part to this is that it can go really high, so you gotta moderate your own level. You have to do this above and below water. This does not have ground capabilities, nor is it eligible for a smooth landing. Ergo, this is not a land vehicle whatsoever. However, if you were to zoom in, you can aim down, and it takes some time, patience, and perhaps even a little practice with your momentum. Oh, that one curved. You can fire at enemies below. Now, while I'm still in the air, the final one on the list is the Tora battle frigate. While I'm still in the air, I have to pick up speed, and I'll zoom out. Now, I'm pretty sure that by now you've noticed that all these ships look relatively similar as far as the outer shape goes. That was not intended. I literally started each of them with their pod and went from there, and their own evolution occurred with a similar structure. Now, this one has grenade egg cannons, or grenade guns, whatever they're called. 4 of them mounted in the front. And if you have any followers, especially at the high speeds, there's a flamethrower mounted in reverse. It doesn't look like it does very much damage unless someone is literally hot on your ass. and following your exact path. Another thing is that this is capable of self-destruct. In which case, when I drop my pod, I am going to initiate the self-destruct system. 3, 2, 1. And now I'll drop. Voila! A pod that flies. This can be used either as an escape pod or a defensive combat pod. It's not really all that special in its artillery, but the fact that this is even faster than the main ship while being very much lighter, it can also maneuver better. And just for the sake of it, it has its own in theme and roleplay, its own radar tip. On the actual radar of the game, you will find Jinjos. I don't have any here because I cleared out this entire stage 100%. But hitting the X button allows me to access the Specco Spy. So this is actually a... Oop! I didn't mean to do that. So that vehicle is actually a 3-part aerial maneuver. And that does it for the 3 ships with pods. Stay tuned for next week when I reveal my walking mechs.